And
Trudy.
Trudy.
Her sidekick.
Her
And this month we're focused on this history of the Tarot.
Yes, and what an intense history it is.
Yes.
Yes.
Very exciting. So you're going to get the official Ava Trudy rendition of the history of the Tarot after this video, or after your reading, should we say. And we have a certain take on it.
Yes, we do. There are a multitude of interpretations about what the history of the tarot is, due to the fact that it's mysterious. It's cloaked in mystery and intrigue.
That's right.
So it's open to interpretation.
That's right. And so the way we interpret it is specific to our mission, which is to uphold the sacred feminine and to mine the history thereof, so as to empower you guys.
Yes, all you wonderful women out there who've lost your natural telepathic powers.
That's right.
And our mission is for you to feel it, to nurture it, to let it grow within you, and to let it help you realign you with the natural law of the universe.
Ooh. And to reclaim it.
And to reclaim it.
Because who's our man crush? Our tarot man crush of the month? Michael Sarius? Look below. We're putting him below.
He's got one of these names that no one ever can pronounce.
He's awesome.
He's awesome.
He's totally down with the sacred feminine.
That's right.
So you have to watch him. We love him, love him, love him.
Me too. Me
and
too.
So
our man crush for the month.
Yes, he's wonderful.
He is.
So, that said, here we are in the Tarot Cave.
Yes.
And we will be reading for you for the month of July.
Yes.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
It's hot.
Oh my goddess.
Oh my goddess.
That's why we've descended to the depths of the cave.
It's nice and cool down
Finally,
here.
after Egypt.
Yes, after it's so hot in Egypt.
Yes.
So it's nice and cool. There's a few bats running around here,
Yes.
but flying around. But other than that, it's beautiful down here. We have the ruins behind us.
We do.
Another means by which to define the future.
Right.
Yes.
Because in the beginning, the Tarot may have been actually steles. We've talked about that.
That's right.
They could have perhaps originated in Egypt as independent steles, which explained different rites of passage to the initiate.
Right.
If you can imagine that.
And
magical.
Later on, also, the tarot was a part of the sacred order of the Golden Dawn. Or that's what I believe is really the reason that we have tarot right now, is because if it weren't for them, we wouldn't have the access to the tarot. The tarot's gone, was underground for many, many years, centuries in fact. So thank God that there are secret societies that have kept the knowledge and then recirculated it when it was culturally acceptable.
Yes.
Yes.
It is the book of truth.
Yeah.
The road, the tarot.
To wisdom and to self-knowledge is really what it is.
So we're so happy to be here.
Yes.
On with the reading. Onward ho.
Onward
Cancer.
ho.
Here we are. We're already on screen. All right, Cancer.
All right, Cancer. So.
This blood, I mean, cup is for you.
Same way we ended.
Last month's recap.
We're not advocating drinking.
No, we're not. It's just a joke.
Just a joke.
I'm in advertising.
Yes.
So I know every ad ever made by man. Not really, but I seem to know a lot of them. Back to you, Ava.
All right. So, thank you. Thank you. We are going to recap the previous month, which is Cancer for you. It was June.
Yes, it was.
It was for everything.
And you guys should have done some major roulette tables last month. Just kidding, but we did get the Wheel of Fortune.
Yep. So
fabulous, fabulous, fabulous.
You moved into a fabulous and lucky, fortunate period.
Bon suerte.
Yes. The wheel moved and moved into a good place for you. Oh, I think they had I don't want to jump ahead, but I think they had the Six of Wands, didn't they? Is their last card?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's victory, celebration.
That was the unexpected. It was yeah.
Oh, what?
That's okay. You guys went public with something.
You went public and you got acclaim. You have followers. You were celebrated. You were rewarded, awarded as well.
And then in the position of challenge, they had the Ace of Pentacles.
Oh, some sort of new idea.
New offer.
New
Ace
offer.
of Pentacles.
Could very well have been a job offer.
Yeah.
And
that was the challenge.
So that was your challenge. Do you want this? Did you want what was offered to you?
Or was it delayed?
Or was it delayed?
But it didn't matter because overall it was a super lucky month.
It was very, very lucky. So having had that experience, let's see.
4-card spread.
First card is the tone or the energy of the month. Second,
challenges.
And third, the unexpected.
Forewarned is forearmed. We say that every month.
It's our motto.
Prognostication is good, and this is a forecast, not unlike the weather forecast that you watch on the nightly news every night, or if you watch weather.com.
There's nothing evil with knowing what's coming.
So you can get ready.
Ready.
And last but not least, the end of the month, wrapping it all up. Ava and I will give you a little bit of our sort of synopsis.
Yes, it's also the outcome or what moves you into the next month.
Right.
So let's see what's up for you.
So I can hardly wait.
How is it possible?
This is a month of new beginnings, but however, for you it's a bit delayed. This is the Fool inverted.
So you had the Six of Wands as unexpected,
and then we had at the end, we had, I want to say it was the Eight of Pentacles, waiting for this thing to grow, and actually you were harvesting.
Oh, harvesting, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Harvesting. It was very lucky, it's very lucky. This shows a bit of trepidation.
A little bit of trepidation. You want to be a free spirit, you want to let go, you want to move ahead, you want to take a risk, but something is making you think twice about it. So something's delayed. Maybe you wanted to go on this fabulous vacation, and for some reason the vacation has been postponed.
Maybe.
Or maybe you just want to take your life in a new direction, but you have things that need to be considered before you do so.
I'm wondering about the challenge of last month, which was in the challenge position we had the Ace of Pentacles.
Oh.
So the challenge was the offer.
Right.
But we did have a lot of other things going on, which told us it was a lucky month. So I'll be really interested to see
the second
card.
2 major arcana cards.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have Judgment in the upright in the position of challenge.
Well, that's what it is. I see now. Both of these are talking about the same thing. You see, because the Judgment card is really the sister card, let's just say that, to the Death card. In other words, in the Death card, we have the death to the old you and the birth of the new, but it's the process of metamorphosis, the moving through that.
We call it the butterfly card, the Death card.
So this
is the Sleeping Beauty card.
This card, the Judgment card, everyone is coming out of their coffin.
Right.
So, in other words, you finally are resurrected, and your challenge is then to die, because without death, without dying to the old you, you're never going to be able to rebirth something new. And so your challenge is to become completely other than you are.
And I almost, remember Sleeping Beauty? The tale of Sleeping Beauty, which is kind of interesting because the movie Maleficent is all about the tale of Sleeping Beauty. You know, Maleficent is out now with Angelina Jolie.
Yes.
And she casts a spell and puts a curse on this child, and this child goes to sleep when she pricks her finger at the age of 16, right?
Right.
She goes to sleep. So when she wakes, she has an epiphany.
She has an epiphany.
Right. She understands why she is where she is, and it is sort of the rebirth of the female sort of psyche.
And what wakes her up in the movie?
Yes, it's a very cheesy kiss by Prince Charming.
It's cheesy. It's a kiss. But what does the kiss represent? Love.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
So what wakes her up is love. You have to make a judgment. Then you have to judge. Then you have to judge your life, yourself. You have to judge everything, and then take the lid off the coffin and say hallelujah, which is what they're saying. They're being called by the angel in the card. The angel means that which is your higher calling, is trumpeting down to you to get out of your coffin, to die to the old and to be reborn to the new. And that's why this card is upside down. It's this hesitation in you to take the leap of faith, to go into something, to farm the enormous potential of your spirit, and to do so freely, unencumbered, to become free, literally.
I think that's very true. And you know, to me, judgment is all about like knowing something.
Knowing something, yes.
Like it's like a new, like a knowingness. Like once you discover a great truth,
right?
And you realize and you sort of digest that great truth, it becomes a part of who you are.
Yeah,
and you can't ever unknow it.
That's right. You can't.
Once you know it, you can't unknow it, but you don't know it yet.
Yeah, you don't know it yet. You're searching for it. You're searching for the truth, for the judgment, for that idea, for that.
It's like the
thing.
gear.
Right.
It's like the gear that you need in order to go on your journey.
Yeah, to have the faith that.
The spiritual gear pack,
right.
Jet pack.
And everybody wants to be free. Freedom has launched wars.
Yeah.
Throughout history, the urge to be free is one of the greatest urge in the human spirit.
Yeah.
And so your urge is to be free.
Rise from the dead.
To rise from the dead, the corpse that you had become, really.
Yeah, it's sort of the interim butterfly state, right?
Yeah, the interim butterfly state.
Yeah, you got to get out of that.
Get out of your chrysalis. All right.
Moving right along. Took a while. There it is.
You won't believe.
I saw it. I saw it. Well, at least we're on the right track.
We're on the right track.
We're talking about the right thing.
3 of them. Holy
smokes.
Holy schmoly.
Okay, you get the death card, which we've already talked about.
We just talked about it. And isn't it amazing? Unexpectedly, you do that.
That's why they call us oracles.
Yes. Well,
there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, and so death is all about, we call it the butterfly card.
The butterfly, so you are the butterfly.
The transformative card.
Isn't it beautiful because butterflies are in July. You see butterflies everywhere in July.
That's true. We just saw a bunch of them. I went on vacation and I was in, Belize.
Oh.
There were big ones, you know.
Oh, really?
Big blue morphos.
Monarch?
The morphos. The big blue morphos. And then they have the witch moths and they're like about that big.
They're huge.
They're gorgeous. Yeah.
They're gorgeous.
And you know, the only way they can get to that state is to die.
Yes.
They have to die. They actually liquefy afterwards. It's really an amazing
thing. Well, you know
thing.
that our body dies every 7 years. That every cell in your body, every single cell in your body dies every 7 years at different rates. But within 7 years, you have an absolutely new body. And so without that death process, you couldn't maintain life. Death is an absolutely essential ingredient into creating new life. So that's why we call it the butterfly card. Because the butterfly has to die to the caterpillar, that thing that it used to be, the lower form that it used to be, in order to become the higher form.
Right, it's like we said, the very hungry caterpillar, which we actually posted that on our Facebook page, Eric Carl reading The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
Yes.
It's so sweet.
It's sweet.
Yes.
So there you go.
So just basically you're done eating a lot, which is what they do, and then they die. Caterpillars.
Fatten up.
They fatten up, and then they die, and then they turn into butterflies.
It is the whole chrysalis period is so extraordinary to see an animal that has a body that is of one form change every aspect of it to become a completely different form. And that's what you're going to experience.
Right.
In the month of
July. Okay, and then we are going to read the last card.
Oh my God.
Cancer, this is your month.
Oh my God. Well,
it's Goddess.
If I were you, Cancer, I'm not even going to show you yet. If I were you, I would get some balloons, firecrackers.
So you're having a party. It's the Ten of Cups. Oh, you get the sun.
Look at this. Oh,
she's
God.
Like, if I were you, I would book a vacation right away.
Right.
Because this is the wish card.
This is the
You're
wish card.
You're going to get your wish.
Look at now. How interesting is this? Because this is the month, we also expound a little bit more on the tarot. You see the white horse that the death skeleton is on is the same white horse that now the beautiful new baby,
oh my,
the child, is riding innocently.
That's good.
So you have metamorphized.
Good on you, Ava.
Yes.
Very good.
Right onto the same horse.
Oh my.
With the sun shining and all these heliotropes.
Yes.
So
why are we so tentative here?
Here?
Yeah, no, here. Why are we tentative?
Because look at this. The challenge is to actually let this happen.
To actually grow wings.
And you know how Cancers are all, they're full of trepidation sometimes about things.
Right.
They're always worrying.
Right.
What if?
So the winged, you have to become the winged one.
You have to become the winged one.
Grow wings.
And this is about being the inner child. Suddenly, at the end of the month, you do become the butterfly and the innocent child, and you are blessed with energy, health, vitality, abundance. Everything you've ever wanted it's just...
You know what it reminds me of? The Revelation. The story of the Revelation.
How so?
In the Bible.
But how so?
Where at the end of the Bible, you know, in Revelation, when the apocalypse comes and people are called up to heaven.
Oh, I see, I see.
And then they become one with the sun, or God.
Right, right. Aten. There's Aten right
yeah,
there.
one with the source.
Which is what the sun represents in this card, too. It's that,
right. It's like there's this trepidation to go through this resurrection.
Right.
It's like the resurrection of the soul.
Right. It's
the body.
So you have to let your old persona.
Yeah, don't be afraid to be resurrected.
Don't be afraid to let go of who you thought you were.
Because I feel like this could also be health.
It could be health. In fact,
it could be health, yes.
So if you've been feeling
ill.
Yes.
Don't be tentative about a treatment that you may feel is not, you know, holistic, of course. We like holistic treatment. That you that you may feel is not appropriate, but because there's this resurrection toward vitality, this could be about health.
It could be about health, but to me it's even much more about the entire reconstruction of your personality. And personality is really the person that you feel you are or have become, has become too rigid, lacks freedom of spirit.
So dying to that and be resurrecting to this more childlike spirit. I think we've actually had readings similar to this for Cancer.
Really?
Before, yeah, I do. I do.
Well, they had come into a good period a couple of months ago.
Where they just did everything differently, and the Fool came up, and they so you guys have been fooling around with the Fool for a little while.
Yeah, so you've been playing around with the concept,
dancing around,
and your life has also gone through a whole bunch of metamorphosis, physical metamorphosis. Right. And now it's time to take it inside.
Yeah.
And to let it completely change.
So hear the call, heed the call of Spirit.
Yes.
Because Spirit is calling you to transform, resurrect.
You're going to have a good time, and it's lots of fun.
Yeah.
Actually, at the end, I mean, the sun is a fun card.
It's vital.
It's vitality.
Yeah.
Health, good, and even physical abundance as well. So
So if
you arrive.
If you're not feeling that great, you're going to be feeling great at the end of the month, and you're going to be a whole new you. a little bit younger, a little bit hipper.
Yeah.
And a little bit funner.
Yeah. Funner.
Funner. Yay, Cancer. Super duper month for you. Come back in August.
Yeah. Thank you so
much. We
much.
love you. And if you want a reading,
go to virtualtarot.wordpress.com and get one of the most spectacular readings that we can create for you.
On the face of the planet.
On the face of the planet.
So let's talk a little bit about readings and how our audience can get a reading.
Yes, you just go to virtualtarot.wordpress.com and we have a menu of readings there that you can peruse and see if maybe one of those is pertinent to your particular concern or problem. And then...
It's very easy. Once you go to the site, first thing...
You pay for it.
You pay for it. So you'll see the donation buttons.
There's all kinds of prices for it.
Yeah, so, yeah. We have lots of different
prices for it.
You pay for it, and then you send us your question to avatrudy@yahoo.com. We'll get right back to you. It pops up on our little cute little cell phones, and we call each other on the back phones, and we go, "Oh my God, it's a reading!
Oh my God! Oh my God!"
Oh my goddess! I mean.
Oh my God! Yes. Yes.
And then we create a reading for you.
Yes, and we create a reading for you, and then we do an audio file of it, meaning that we record it, and then we send that recording via your email back to you so that you can listen to it as many times as you'd like or you need to. So you can keep it with you forever. If you like.
You can share it. You can even gift one to a friend.
Yes.
Gift a reading to your dad.
Yes. You know what we're trying to do is we're trying to demystify.
Right.
Or if not demystify, I don't think that's the truth. I think that what we're doing is making the tarot much more of something that is pertinent.
Understandable.
Understandable.
It's kind of like the Bible is written in the King James Version, Old English.
Yes.
It's very difficult to understand.
Yes.
So we try to sort of humanize the tarot and bring the symbology down to, you know, like a cultural perspective that we actually all understand because symbols change from...
Symbols change, and when they need to be revised according to the culture that you find yourself in.
That's right.
Because otherwise it doesn't have any relevance. You see, when we look at a picture, it's very much like the child's mind. We love pictures.
Yes, we do.
And they open up in us a whole world of ideas. And so a picture can represent a multitude of ideas.
That's right.
But you need also to have a certain feel for what particular ideas are more relevant to the question, to the person, to their needs.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So with that said, beautifully by Ava, please stay tuned for the mini documentary all about the history of the tarot from our perspective.
From our perspective.
Because there are many perspectives, but
we want the women of the world to reclaim the tarot.
This is your book, girls, right here. This is your Bible, Torah.
Everyone especially should have the weight rider deck.
Yes, you should.
In my opinion.
And last but not least, we're gonna have a contest.
A contest.
Contest.
Yes.
All right, everyone. This is the door prize. These gorgeous Voluspa candles.
Yes. The best of the best.
The best of the best. They smell so good. And what do we have?
Pomegranate.
And we have apricot.
Apricot.
So in order to win this lovely little gift, what you need to do is post a video telling us what you think of Ava and Trudy at Virtual Tarot.
Why you like the show is really what we're
Why you like the show, or
what you get from it.
You can even say why you don't like it.
Of course, that's not going to win anything.
If you're witty enough, it might.
It might if you're witty enough, yes.
Post it to our Facebook page. We're going to put our Facebook link right underneath this video. We really, really want your videos. Post them. We're going to take the best of the best, post them on our YouTube channel.
Yes, we are.
As sort of a mashup.
Yeah, a mashup.
And the winning videos.
You get one of these.
And 2 will win.
And get two, yeah, we'll have two winners.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yay! So, we love it. We love it. We want to do a shout out to Swati.
Swati!
Yay!
Hi,
Swati! And also all the bundle keepers out there, which you guys know who you are.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, the bundle keepers.
The bundle keepers.
Our male fans whom we love and adore.
We do.
We do.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
And last shout out is to the Leo King. Thanks for showing up.
Thank you, Leo King.
Yay!
We love you too.
Okay, so we'll see you guys all next month in the month of...
Oh my God, is it August?
Yes.
The years have gone, if not more.
It's crazy, isn't
It's
it?
crazy.
But stay tuned. You never know what we might do.
That's right.
It's August.
That's August. All right. Bye.
Have a great month.
Bye. Last month we learned about the ancient Egyptian mother goddess Isis, the goddess of the feminine divine, and we traced her 1600-year history and influence throughout the ancient world. This month we explore the history of the Tarot and its connection to Egypt and Isis and the mystical teachings of the ancient world. The origin of the Tarot is shrouded in mystery, but there's one convincing theory backed by ample and credible circumstantial evidence that it originated from ancient Egypt. In his great work called The Gypsies, Samuel Roberts presents historical proof of the Egyptian origin of the Tarot. Roberts offers anthropological and linguistic proof of the Egyptian origins of the Tarot. The word Tarot itself is derived from two Egyptian words, tar, meaning road, and ro, meaning royal. Thus, the Tarot constitutes the royal road to wisdom. And one of the most intriguing legends about how the Tarot may have left Egypt and spread around the world is that after the destruction of the temple Serapeum in Alexandria, a large group of attendant priests banded themselves together to preserve the secrets of the rites of Serapis. Their descendants, the Gypsies, so named because of the Europeans' mispronunciation of the word Egyptians, carried the most precious of the volumes that had been saved from the burning library. Most importantly, the Book of Thoth, the Tarot. These priests became wanderers upon the face of the earth, remaining a people apart, with an ancient language and a birthright of magic and mystery. The Gypsies used the Tarot as both a visual scripture and for purposes of divination. By the 15th century, when the first recorded evidence of the Tarot surfaced, it had taken on the flavor and look of the French aristocracy and royal court, who had been using the Tarot for divination purposes. But the ancient Egyptian symbolism of the Tarot had not been completely removed. There were still many symbols in the Tarot that had ancient Egyptian ties, as is the case with the card of the High Priestess. The lady depicted in this card is called the Isis of the Tarot. A remarkable card symbolically. It's nearly impossible to exhaust its symbolism. However, the crown she wears resembles the one the Egyptian goddess Isis wears. The veil behind the high priestess is a poignant symbol. This veil hangs between the material world and the world of the subconscious, or dreams, or our deeper spiritual understanding, which is one of the three worlds that Isis ruled. The soul of the tarot and the path it takes us into deeper self-understanding places it as one of the most intriguing yet widely available tools of Western mysticism. The ancient mystical school of Hermes had an axiom, and that is, as above, so below, which means that what occurs on one level causes change on another level. In this concept, there is no randomness. All is interconnected. The tarot, as a divination tool, works exactly on this principle by showing you, with the cards below, a reflection of yourself and your life on many levels, and your relationship with your destiny as above. The multi-layered, rich in potential revelations of the tarot can be read like a book, which opens up your perceptivity and gives you invaluable insight into your life and into your ultimate destiny. When we as women begin to work with the tarot, we begin to consciously work at our own transformation, unlocking and releasing the power of the feminine divine.